Hello everyone, welcome to the Women's Asia Cup. So it was a happy and what a wonderful day. Yesterday we were winners of the men's event at Rajgir. Congratulations to Indian hockey team. Now women up against Singapore. So Japan beat Thailand 6-0. We beat them 11-0. So we are at the superiority in the goal difference. Also, if we go, Japan has scored 9 over Singapore. Now we have to go above them and top the table. That's the thing. So the teams: India for number 5, Suman Devi; number 7, Sharmila Devi; 8, Nikki Pradhan; number 9, Bichu Devi Karibam, goalkeeper; Bansari Solanki, another goalkeeper; Sangeeta Kumari, number 14; Mumtaz Khan, number 15; Udita, 18; Vaishnavi, number 19; Lalram Siami, 20; Jyoti, 24; Navneet Kaur, 25; Sunalita Topo, 29; Salima Tete, captain of the team, 30; Neha, 32; Rutuja, 35; Ishika Chaudhary, 50; and Beauty Dangdang is number 50. 52, a coach of the team, Harendra Singh; manager Elias Edison; and where the team: Singapore, NG Jolen, number 6; Fizilika Tanandika, number 6; To Lee Min, number 7; Ong Nadia, number 9; Sherry Amani, 10; Hope, 11; Johanna Hajarat, 13; Tan Laura, 16; Chia Cheryl, 17; 18; Lai Felicia, goalkeeper; number 20; NG Sardona, number 26; Francis Megan, number 25; Chan Evi, number 26; Leg Jenny, 27; Ong Han Yu, 28; Tai Valerie, 30; Ong Cindy, goalkeeper; and number 77; Sim Valerie, captain of the team. Coach Wong Henry and manager Leo Ying. So that is the lineup. So India thrashing Thailand in the opening game 11-0 and drawing with the defending champions Japan 2-2, and now they are up against Singapore. So this is also going to be a Indian point of view, Indian perspective. It will be a high scoring game which India should overtake Japan on goal average and top the pool B and get the get the top pool topping. Will be having a advantage playing late in the evening, so that is only the advantage, but doesn't matter what we finish. We are so India, Japan, Korea, China are into the super force, which will be commencing day after tomorrow. So it is win percentage head to head, it is 100% win for India. So it was in 2023 September, India beat Singapore 13 goals to nil in the Asian Games, Hangzhou. So all win record, India, all wins are on a high goal difference for India. So today also we will be expecting the same from the Indian girls. So overall, the 4 matches played in after this digital statistics came into force, 42 goals and 1 conceded. So the goal percentage per match for India is 10.50%, and it is so it is going to be a goal fest for India. So with the men giving the Cup, Asia Cup, to the nation, and they will be hoping the women also will be repeat the same to get the Asia Cup. So this is a preparation, this is a pool game, India up against Singapore, and it's going to be, so India, we have to see how they perform, how they go about the business is what we have to see. So it will be a good warm up against against Singapore, and when they go into the super force, it is going to be, it will be interesting to see. So the center pass is about to come up, and it will be Singapore with a center pass. So come in, guys, to support the girls. As we supported the men, we have to support the girls also. And now it is India. Gets possession, plays to the right hand side. Lalram Siami on to the left hand side. That is Sangeeta. Back. Lalram Siami back to Sangeeta. Sangeeta circle entry. Straight away. We're looking for a penalty corner. Defended by the. So India gets a free hit outside the circle. So from the word go, they are into the attack. And now recycle. Rishika. Vaishnavi to the right hand side, looking for Jyoti. Jyoti just goes not able to get a touch. Now India on the high press in the left hand side pocket of Singapore. Singapore now looking for an attack, but how will be the game plan of Singapore? They have all now that's turned over by India. It is Mumtaz. Mumtaz circle entry. Mumtaz shot on goal. Yes, goal number 1. Mumtaz from the top of the circle, bang on target. It is 1-0 India. So great start for India. 1.5 minutes it takes for India to score the first goal. That's goalkeeper through the pads. Unexpected powerful shot from the top of the circle. Got the space. Mumtaz finishing it off a flash. So wrong-footed goalkeeper, and it is going to be. It is 1-0, and India will be having a goal fest, goal glut here. Udita onto the right hand side. Salima, Mumtaz, Lalram Siami on the left hand side. Lalram Siami crashes across face of goal. Deflection by Navneet Kaur, but finds a body of Mumtaz. Now it is India leading 1-0. Singapore with a free hit, so it's going to be good. What do you say? Goal scoring capabilities, goal scoring training for India. It will be today. Neha into the 25, plays it towards Lalram Siami. Lalram Siami on target, saved by the Singapore goalkeeper, cleared away for a hit in, and Lalram Siami will be taking the hit in. Lalram Siami shot on goal, on target, but saved well by the Singapore goalkeeper. Now Lalram Siami into the circle. Udita back to Lalram Siami, but goes over, ball rolls over the baseline. Free out for Singapore. So today will be the last day of the pool stages, and tomorrow will be a rest day in the Women's Asian Cup, and day after tomorrow will be the Super Force of the Women's Asia Cup. So now it will be India again on the right hand side. Salima, space into the circle, lays back to Navneet, but intercept. Square pass, not laid back. It was a square pass. Squared to Navneet, but cleared away. It is now Jyoti with a hit in for India. On to Vaishnavi. Nikki Pradhan on to the right hand side. Suman Devi. Substitutions have come up. 3.5 minutes. Now it is Sharmila looking for Sangeeta, but deflected away. Sorry. Suman. Now it is Neha restarts. Nikki on to the left hand side. Sharmila. Siami wins a free hit. No, it is not a free hit. Play continues. It is Singapore coming on the right hand side, but intercepted well. Lalram Siami. Vaishnavi looking for Neha, but comes to Sharmila Devi on the right hand side. Sharmila finds the foot of number 25 Singapore. It is a free hit just outside the 25 for India. Nikki, Vaishnavi, Neha. Neha plays it to the right hand side for Sharmila. Sharmila again back to Nikki play and Vaishnavi onto the left hand side for that ball goes over the baseline, over the sideline. It is a hit in for India. So Singapore, sorry, beg your pardon. Taken down. Sakshi, I think it is now into the attack. Mumtaz plays it to Sangeeta, played towards the goal. Should have played a square pass or a ballet back by Mumtaz. Shot on goal, deflection tried, but it is a takes a deflection off Singapore stick. Now it is a long corner. It's a deflects off the Singapore player stick. Long corner for India. India into the circle. Got to be much more focused inside the circle. India. Just one goal. Under 10 minutes remain. First quarter. Udita regains possession, but it is a sideline hit in for Singapore. Singapore takes time to restart, trying to force the ball to the center. And first touch from the Indian player. Now it is Singapore with possession, intercepted well, but it's Sharmila Devi. Sharmila to the center for Navneet. Navneet on to move number 37, 32 Neha. Good interception there from India. Rutuja, now Rutuja. Navneet Kaur, Sharmila Devi. Plays back. Udita on to Sangeeta. Beauty, that is not Beauty, Sonalita. But played towards the goal. No Indian player to get that touch. Ball goes over the goal line. It's a free out. That is Sonalita. It is free out for Singapore. Singapore restarts. India on the high press. Ball regained. Siami. Ishika comes to the left hand side and it is Suman Devi. Sonalita on the left hand side. Circle entry for Sonalita. And shot takes a foot of the Singapore player. It is a penalty corner for India. Finds the foot of a Singapore player. Penalty corner, India. Number one, penalty corner number one of the game to India. First penalty corner for India. So can they increase the lead? Approaching the halfway in the first quarter. Udita Mrs. Mandeep Singh, as we can call her. She has recently married Mandeep Singh. Udita slams, saved by the goalkeeper, still in play inside the D. Another shot, another block. Still, can they finish it off? Another block. So 3 blocks. Good defending on part of Singapore. So India unable to find the net. It was just not. If it have lifted into high in the net, it would have been a goal. But good defense, good goalkeeping, good keeping altogether from Singapore. Singapore in possession. Freed Singapore. Played down to the center. Angle ball to the center. Another angle ball to the right hand side for number 10. And still in possession. Intercepted very well Sonalita, and now it is on the right hand side. India come Rutuja on to Sharmila. Sharmila wins a free hit. Yes, Samrat, we will want even a win to qualify for the world from the Asia. Yes, looking forward. We will be cheering them. Come in with your cheers. Udita, Vaishnavi, Sharmila Devi on the right hand side. On to Rutuja into the circle, but just lost control of the ball. Ball goes over the baseline and it is free out for Singapore. Japan beat Thailand 6-0. We beat Thailand 11-0. So on C of the performance, so we are well equipped than the defending champions to say, and I think it will be so. China beating Korea also. So India, with if they score 8 goals or more, they will be topping the pool. That will be do a world of confidence for India. Now India, Mumtaz, circle entry, lays back. Sharmila played towards the goal, still in danger India, but defended. Again, good defending from Singapore to say. They are stout in their defending, not allowing the ground balls, firm on their tackles. India pressing high, attack after attack, circle entry after circle entry, but unable to find the net. Just got the first shot on goal from Mumtaz, went in. It was a stinger, sinking shot from Mumtaz. Now played back by Singapore to the center. That was a bit, Mumtaz was a little behind, otherwise she should have got the interception. Anyhow, extra hit in for India. Restarted quickly. Salima Tete shifts to the left hand side. Mumtaz back to Ishika, Vaishnavi. Angle ball to Jyoti. Now into the circle. Neha, shot on goal, saved, rebound, and it is goal number 2 for India, that is number 32. Neha with the goal. 2-0 India. Come on the girls. India. So another 6 to go to top the table. Pool B. Top Pool B. Neha laid it back for Siami. Shot on goal, saved by the goalkeeper. Neha came back into the rebound and scored. It is a 2-0 lead for India. Tackled by Ishika, but it's free hit awarded for Singapore to restart, middle of the pitch. So under 4 minutes remain in this first quarter. India hoping to top Pool B. It was a hard fought draw against Japan. 2-all draw. Singapore trying to come into the Indian half, but India thwarts them before the end of the half. Now can they make it? There it is. As they make the entry into the Indian half, it is a interception. Now it's a free out. So extra hit in for India. Jyoti intercepts onto Vaishnavi onto Salima onto the left hand side. It is Mumtaz plays onto Lalram Siami. Circle entry. Lalram Siami plays back for shot on goal. Saved by the goalkeeper. Rebound and played in by Mumtaz. Saved by the goalkeeper. Lalram Siami on the rebound makes it 3-0. So sorry, I just mentioned it is a 3-0 score. 3-0 India. Sorry for the score sheet. Siami gets into the score sheet. It is 3-0, not as mentioned earlier. 3-0. Well done, girls. So getting your goal scoring abilities, fine tuning your goal scoring abilities in this game. So it was a tough one. The previous one, hard fought draw against Japan. Japan are plus 17. India are at the moment plus 14. Another 4 will do to top the table. So it's gettable. I think it is gettable. The way we are dominating play, it's gettable. Neha hit in onto Nikki Pradhan. So it is Sunalita. Sunalita plays it towards the D. Mumtaz, shot on goal, saved by the goalkeeper, but finding the foot of Neha. So Neha taking the referral, asking for a penalty corner. Mumtaz with a shot on goal off the goalkeeper into the foot of Singapore player, but the umpire has given a free out for Singapore. Neha goes immediately for the referral and it is being checked. So we can see it on screen. Ball plays, Mumtaz takes the shot on goal. So the conversation between the video umpire and the on-field umpire is not being heard by us. So just Mumtaz.
You ask about the PC or not?
Shot has space, shot on goal. Reflex of the pad of the goalkeeper, comes towards the Singapore player, plays it towards the sides, and it doesn't seem hit Neha's foot, but does it hit a Singapore player? So another angle from behind will be clear. India taking the referral early on in the game. So the angle behind the goal will solve the problem, I think solve the situation. Mumtaz, sphere shot, reflex of the goalkeeper, comes towards the goal and the Singapore player makes the clearance, comes in between Neha and the Singapore player, doesn't touch Neha's foot. Does it touch?
I have advice for you.
It's an advice. Penalty corner, India. PC for India. Penalty corner. Penalty corner number 2 for India.
Sheila, you hear me? I have advice for you. It's an ABC.
Yes, a penalty corner for India, and hope they score off this. Vaishnavi for the injection. Good on that skill, injecting skill by Vaishnavi. Udita and Navneet in the double battery. Udita in the first one and Navneet at the second battery. Injector comes to the second battery. Navneet tap and a hit. Goal, deflects, and it is now goal number 4 for India. Good going, girls. It is goal number 4 for India. Goal number 4. Navneet Kaur onto the score sheet. Shot taken, deflects of the goalkeeper's stick. Let's see on the replay from behind the goal. Yes, deflects of the goalkeeper's stick. Mumtaz also was vying for the deflection. Now it is 4-0 to the good. Under 2 minutes remain first quarter. India going good. So don't relax, keep scoring. Keep getting all field goals, penalty corner goals. They must be made successful today to fine-tune your goal scoring skills today for the bigger tests, sterner tests ahead in the Super Force. Day after tomorrow it will be starting. If India tops the pool, they will be playing the team from pool number 5. No, but it's pulled up for an infringement. And Super Force, if India tops the pool, they will be getting late evening games. It will be 7 o'clock at China and it will be at 4:30 Indian Standard Time. So that is the story. So we can get a later match, later evening match, that is 7 o'clock Chinese time and evening 4:30 for India in the Indian Standard Time. So India will be hoping for that. Is a penalty corner. That's the circle entry. Shot taken on goal. Sunalita deflects off the Chinese player sticks towards the goalkeeper. So I think the angle behind the goal will solve the situation. Shot taken, deflection of the Chinese stick or Singapore stick towards the goal. Gets the goalkeeper gets the pad, and it seems it has been touched the foot of the Singapore defender. So this can also solve the situation. I think that Sunalita bangs. Goalkeeper gets the deflection. See if it gets it. Whether it touches the foot of the Singapore player defender. And that's the point. Whether the foot contact has been made at that point. So not clear, not able to get the proper view, not the proper view and take the decision. So check is over. You can talk a little louder, lady. Come on. Sound. What was the on a PC or no advice possible? No advice possible. India will keep their referral. Still play held up. India leading 4-0. I think India keeps their referral since no advice was possible, and it is score remains 4-0. Free out for Singapore. 4-0 lead India over Singapore. Sorry. Restart for Singapore. 1:12 remaining. 1 minute 12 seconds remaining in this, and India. Starts to the right hand side. Singapore. High press from India. Sangeeta takes the deflection, goes out of pace. 18 for Singapore. India coming up on the high press. Card being flashed for not being 5 meters. That is Indian player out. Sangeeta Kumari not being 5 meter when the free hit was taken. It is India down to 10 now, down to 10 players, and so she'll be out for a minute in the second quarter. Also, India has to play with 10. Now on to Neha onto right hand side, angle ball for Sharmila. Sharmila plays it down the line, looking for Rutuja. Sharmila, that was a poor pass straight on the. She should have played it into the space, or Rutuja should have moved into space. Now neat into last 16 second played. Now pump the ball inside. Vaishnavi, Sunalita, circle entry. India get a penalty corner. That is tight defending from Singapore. End of the first quarter. India leading 4-0. Another four will do their thing to get into the top of Pool B and get the late evening matches. That is what the schedule is. So the Super 4 schedule for day after tomorrow on the 10th of September will be match number 15 at 2:15 p.m. Indian time will be match 15. Super 4 pool. First in Pool B was the second in Pool A. Oh no, we finished first in Pool B. We have to play earlier. First in Pool B, second in Pool A. Sorry for that. First in Pool A was the second in Pool B will be later. And on the 11th of September, second in Pool B was the second in Pool A. First in Pool B was the first in Pool A. So we get one. We don't get all the matches like we had here. So we have, even if we finish on top, we will be playing day after tomorrow at 2:15 p.m. against the second team in Pool B. That 2:15 p.m. will be day after tomorrow, and after that, the second round of the the Super Force will be at first in Pool B, first in Pool A. If we finish first, we will be playing it on the 11th at 4:30, and the 12th will be rest day, and Super Force again when we finish first in Pool B will be getting the 4:15 the 2:15 p.m. match. Second in Pool B was a first in Pool B. Likewise it goes, and first in Pool A will be the final round of the Super Force pool. First in Pool A was the second in Pool A. So that's the Super Force conclusion. And the 14th of September will be having the final day. Final will be at 5:30 Indian time. And third and fourth place matches will be taking place at 2 p.m. on 14th. So 14th will be the final day. Hope India will get into the final. So we have played Japan. We have to play 2 more games in those teams which we have not played so far in the tournament. That is China and Korea. So that we have to watch how they play in the Super Force and watch how they play, how they fare. So today Korea plays, China plays Chinese Taipei, and Korea will be playing Malaysia today. So that is the schedule for the day. So end of the first quarter, India leading handsomely 4-0, and it's coming. We are into the second quarter. So both the teams getting onto the pitch for the second quarter. India leading 4-0. Hope India keeps the scoring, keeps the momentum. And Bichu Devi replaced by Bansari Solanki. In the goal, Savita, experienced goalkeeper, the woman wall of the Indian hockey women's team, injured, and Deepika, the prolific forward, drag flicker for India option, is also injured and out of the tournament. So without those two key and experienced players, they are doing well so far in this Women's Asia Cup. Restarted, second quarter commences. Sangeeta with a green card, another 1 more minute. She has to sit out. India with 10 players for the first minute of the second quarter. Now, first circle entry from Singapore, and that was a bit of a sluggish defending from number 24, that is Rutuja. She should have been low, exposing up, but she didn't go down. She was not down. That was Jyoti. Number 24 was Jyoti, and she didn't. That is poor part of Jyoti. Poor defending. She came down, but was not low enough. Should have been still more low, exposing her foot. First penalty corner, Singapore. So test for the goalkeeper Bansari Solanki, and the first runner will be Salima Tete. Comes up, drag, good running, good defending. Ball is high and it is a free out for India. Udita Vaishnavi on to Udita. Jyoti crashes. Navneet on the right hand side for Salima on the overlap into the circle, laid back towards Navneet but intercepted. Should have delayed a pass. She should have gone on the baseline. Still on the baseline it is. India gets the possession opportunity, but it is an infringement. Madam Siami and Mumtaz there. On to Mumtaz. Mumtaz trying to squeeze the ball into the D, but goalkeeping has been good so far for, even though she has let in 4 goals, but she has taken the sting and lot of sure goals saved by the Singapore goalkeeper. So Cindy Ong Cindy is the goalkeeper. Ong Cindy Lai Felisa is the goalkeeper, Singapore goalkeeper. Now on to the left hand side, India comes up. Ishika plays it towards the D, takes a deflection, and it will be a long corner for India. Ishika with the long corner, plays back. Vaishnavi plays it angle ball to the right hand side for Jyoti for Mumtaz, takes a deflection. That is number 14, Sangeeta Kumari, unable to get the control. Ball goes out of play. On the right hand side it is. Good take, good deflection, good interception from Mumtaz to Navneet unable to control. Again good interception, good retackling. Mumtaz plays back to Siami on to Ishika on to the right, on to the center of the pitch. Vaishnavi on to Suman plays it back to Vaishnavi looking for Siami playing towards the baseline, but not a measured pass, not a clear pass. Ball goes over the baseline. It is a free out Singapore. So remember, we get 4 goals. So that is no pressure for us to top the pool. We get those games, not as we got in India. All the games for India in the in the men's Asia Cup, all late games. But here the toppers has been scheduled. The number 1, 2 from both the pools are scheduled to play each other at the scheduled time. The schedule has been given, so there will be no, as some were speaking that even in all the matches for India was played late in the evening. So even in the Super 4, there was a little bit of grumbling from especially the Chinese coach Michael Van Den Huel. But that sort of grumbling cannot be heard there. Navneet, shot on goal, number 5, goal number 5. It is Navneet Kaur, makes it 5-0, got the space and banged it home. 5-0 India. Thundering shot to the right hand side of the goalkeeper, and get your scoring abilities intact from today. From day after tomorrow, it's going to be a sterner test for our girls. Navneet getting into the score sheet, now down to the right hand side for Singapore. Intercepted, blocked well by Ishika. Now it is India on the attack. On to right hand side for Sharmila Devi. Sharmila playing it straight onto the stick, but comes back to retackle, but it's an infringement. It will be Singapore's free hit. Singapore restarts. Singapore still having possession, looking for the options. That's the option into the Indian half. Can they progress? But ball goes out of play. It is hit in India. Suman to restart. Neha. Suman again. Sunalita. Nikki Pradhan. Suman Devi. Angle ball for Salima. Salima plays it again, lays back to Sunalita. Sunalita onto the left hand side for Mumtaz. Mumtaz. Udita in the forward movement. Penalty corner. Sangeeta. So that is number 52 is Beauty. Beauty Dung Dung. So now hit in India. Sunalita restarts on to Udita. Not a good first touch. Nikki Pradhan. Nikki on to Salima. Salima on to the left hand side. Sunalita. Circle entry. Suman recovers the ball. Nikki. Nikki on to the right hand side. Suman. Salima. Free hit outside the circle for India. Foot infringement by Singapore. Salima. Aerial ball across the pitch for Sunalita. At 5-meter infringement. Singapore with the restart. India pressing high. But shielding the ball pulled up now. India with Beauty. Back to Beauty. Circle entry. India. Shot on goal. Saved and a backhander. Tomahawk from Salima off the target. Goal goes out of play. It is India leading final. There was a shot taken by Mumtaz, saved by the Singapore goalkeeper. After deflection, Salima with the Tomahawk off target. Now Singapore with possession. Sorry. Singapore into the Indian half. Still playing to the left hand side. Back to the center into the Indian half. Singapore, can they progress? No, as they progress, as they just get into the Indian half, they force themselves and concede possession and gift a free hit to India. It is Jyoti, Vaishnavi, aerial intercepted by Singapore. Number 8 now, they come on the left hand side. Unable to progress, wins a free hit in the process. Can they progress from here is what? This is number 6 for Singapore. Intercepted by Ishika, but that clearance, that pass straight to the opponent. Don't forcing that pass. And a green card, I think, for India. Another green card for Udita. Is it? Yes, Udita with a green card. Now on to the right hand side. Singapore comes. So the second green card of the game for India. First one was for Sangeeta Kumari. Second one is for Udita. So that has to be controlled in tougher matches. It will be hard. Now Salima on the right hand side. Back to Vaishnavi. Jyoti, Vaishnavi. To the right hand side, one touch pass, glided towards Neha. Neha into the circle for Navneet. Place it back to Navneet. Navneet into the 25, looking for a circle entry, gets a circle entry. Salima plays squares towards a player. And that was Ishika on the attack on the right hand side, asking for a penalty corner. Video referral taken. Will it be a penalty corner? So it seems it was a deliberate clearance by the Singapore defender over the baseline. Let's see what the check is on.
Yes. Good.
There is no infringement. The ball intentionally, deliberately cleared over the baseline by the Singapore defender. It must be a penalty corner. It must be a penalty corner. Check is on. They are convinced. If Singapore players are convinced that it will be a penalty corner, and they are readying with their safety equipments on. That is Ishika with that interception, and of the deflection from Ishika's stick, she plays the ball. The Singapore defender plays the ball over the baseline deliberately. It should be a penalty corner. So the video referral is taking quite some time, checking the footage.
I have advice for you. The ball outside from the defender.
Nothing is clear.
The ball, I have advice for you. The ball outside the pitch from the defender is dead. And the team will keep the referral.
So India keep the referral, no penalty corner. What? So not clear what they are saying. Dr. RKD 55. India-China match will be decided at the end of the day. Superforce China. So maybe if we finish on top of Pool B, so first in Pool B will be, so mostly if China finishes top of Pool A, we will be playing it on the 11th. First in Pool B versus first in Pool A. So depends on, by the end of the day we'll be knowing what is. So mostly China will be finishing top, and probably India will be finishing top on Pool B. If that happens, on Thursday 11th, India will be playing, if they finish first in Pool B versus first in Pool A, it will be China. That will be on the 11th or at 4:30 p.m. So that is the schedule. So penalty corner awarded for India, and it is, can they make it 5? Already 5, can they make it 6? Navneet, shot on goal. Oh, it hits the abdominal area of the Singapore number 5. She's okay. Hope she's okay. So Neha indicates that the ball hit the shin and then into her stomach, abdominal area. So took some deflections, but the initial shot was taken, was not dangerous, is what India has referred. And let's see what will be the video umpire's decision. We'll just check out. Shot by Navneet. It looks a bit dangerous only. It looks a bit dangerous. Is it below the knee when it strikes the Singapore player? Is what has to be seen. It looks dangerous, I think. It looks a bit dangerous. So no penalty corner. India will be losing their referral. So under 5 minutes to go in quarter number 2, this Women's Asia Cup Guangzhou 2025. India versus Singapore. Now it is India. Circle entry. Salima pulled up for a stick check. So getting inside, ready, often, fast and thick. The circle entries are coming, but goal scoring fluency is not there. Singapore is stubborn in their defense. Now Ishika intercepts on the left hand side on to Neha. Neha unable to reach for the ball, but Singapore regains position, but again plays the ball over the sideline, and now it is a restart for India. It is Vaishnavi. Ishika. Siami on the left hand side, circle entry. Can she make use of it? But shot on goal, saved by Singapore goalkeeper. Rebound, Sangeeta. But goes for a long, good keeping also. Men's hockey, the way the team missed 2 penalty strokes was a concern for Indian European. Yeah, that's a crucial period of time. That match was also, that match was drawn. That miss from Harmanpreet when he struck the post against Korea. And yesterday Juvraj's miss didn't prove costly, but that's an area of concern. So do we take those situation, penalty stroke situation, casual, or you're a little bit in on nerves? So I think Harman's penalty stroke miss was, he deceived the goalkeeper, but unluck on his part to strike the post. But yesterday Juvraj miss was irritating. That was irritating at a crucial time. In a cup final, you can't afford to do those blunders. So there was no power in that. Maybe goalkeeper, Kim Jae-han, guessed the right way on this. So you should have beat him in sheer power. No power. That was a feeble attempt. So that option should be rethought. That is my thing. It's really a cause of concern that has to be rectified, and that has to be rethought. Maybe another choice. So Jugraj already we've seen, there was a penalty corner for India, shot on goal, saved by the goalkeeper, high ball, another penalty corner. So Jugraj also, we had that experience when he missed a penalty corner. He scored, he was disallowed for overstepping or what, where that was a lot of controversy on that decision, and again India took the referral, re-referred the decision, and the goalkeeper had moved before the ball was taken. Another goal for India. It is 6-0 for India. Just I'll come back. 6-0 for India. Keep going, girls, don't relax. So that has to be so. That again India referred, the goalkeeper moving off his line. Again a retake was given, and that was missed horribly by Juvraj. That should have been points, 3 points for India. So that is that situations that who to take the penalty stroke must be rethought, is my opinion. So any change in the team I expect in the World Cup Indian team, any weak link at present. So it's quite some time now, another a year to go for the World Cup. So we have to see, we have to have a broader core group, and in my point, the weaker thing, the goalkeeping part has to improve. It has to improve, especially, and so the boys started tentatively and then came back at the business end. They came back. That was a good sign. But then there can be a replacement in the forward line, and there can be a replacement in the midfield also. So 2 replacements can be done in the present team, but it's a long run. Another 1 more year, lot of competition, lots of events in between. So after the Junior World Cup also, the A team is also there. They will be touring. So from there, we analyze all have a look at all the players. And so since the Asian World Cup and the Asian Games, the timing is just after the World Cup. In 20 days time the Asian Games are there, so game management, workload management, everything has to be taken into account and finalize the team. So in my opinion, the current I don't want to name the players, two replay, one in the forward line and one in the midfield can do good. And Udita scores of a penalty corner. It's 7-0. We are on par with Japan on goal difference. Still one more quarter to go and we have ample time to go over Japan. So on paper what we see, we are doing better. We are better than Japan as far in this pool B is concerned. Good shot, angular shot. Udita makes it 7-0. So I am not willing to name any players who is to be replaced, but two replacements in the one in the midfield, one in the forward line will do a lot of good. Now Mumtaz into the circle, plays it towards Sangeeta. Still Sangeeta. Opportunity, but a penalty corner. Another penalty corner for India. So they go for it. Now they are plus 18. So 6 and a 9-0 for, so Japan, we are ahead of Japan. 6 and a 9-goal victory. 6 plus 9. Go to 15. We are already plus 18 now. So we are finishing on top of Pool B. Good going, girls. So now they will be looking for the double-digit score. Injected Vaishnavi, again Udita, another shot blocked by the Chinese Singapore defender. Ball goes for a long corner. So camera works, still they are not moving with the ball. They are showing somewhere. So the main cam is a little bit lazy, I think, a little bit lazy. So stuck in one place, not moving with the ball. So that has to be improved. So people over there in Guangzhou operating the cam should work on this. Move with the ball. The main cam is what is good for the viewing of the game. Now it is Sharmila. So Singapore with a free hit. Short aerial ball intercepted. Jyoti, Udita, Suman, left hand side, just pump it in, no time. Sunita, no need to run with the ball. Try to put the ball in last 10 seconds, get a penalty corner. But she didn't. She did that. That's what, when you have to do what you have to do in what time. Uta goes and it is 7-0. Sunita, she tried to run into the circle, but that's not the time. So you can't take your chances, but when you have just seconds remaining, just bang it towards the D. Something can happen, but it is end of the second quarter, half time. India is leading 7-0 over Singapore, and it is India as it stands on top of Pool B on goal difference over defending champions Japan. And well done, girls, keep going. We'll be back with the watch along live. Don't go away. Yes, welcome back to the third quarter Women's Asia Cup. So we'll just have the comment section. So Lakra, Dilpreet and Lakra were off color initial three matches, but last two games they really played well. My opinion is that both were lacking a bit of confidence, out of sorts, out of touch. So they were not able to. They were not positioning, and the tries they took were not going into the target or saved. But once they got into that position, and when they got there, so that one goal matters for each player. One goal matters, and we saw Dilpreet struggle to score even against Kazakhstan. He was really desperate to get a goal and disappointed with himself, and at last he got a goal there from there. So after that, in the Korean game also a little bit he was not off the mark, and then came the Malaysian game, and there both did a wonderful job. Lakra, young boy coming back after a back injury, big layoff for 2 years, and coming back, getting back into the Indian team and playing the top level international hockey. So both started off sedately, started off tentatively. The whole team was like that, and after the Malaysian game, especially for both these teams, happy for them to come back and make a mark and cement their places. So cementing their places is what they have done it in the crucial games, and my happy for them, for both Dilpreet and Shilanand Lakra. So both were expected, both have talent, but they faltered to deceive when the initial stages, and at the business end they came with their confidence, got the goals, and played really well, and hope they will be keeping up the momentum they got from this tournament, and from here they have to take off and should not look back. So that's what is my opinion for both. Now it is India on the right hand side. It is Neha back to Jyoti on to Udita plays it, angled ball to the left hand side. Ishika plays down to Lalram. Siami gets a free hit. He starts, so she should have a clear pass, come a little closer and play the ball. Hannah, she got the ball from there. She took the shot, crash shot. First now played back to Ishika again on to Udita, Vaishnavi, line ball, Neha, circle entry, free hit, top of the circle for India. That is Navneet Kaur, Jyoti, Udita. To the left it is circle entry for India. Alarm Siami towards Mumtaz, and it is goal number 8. Goal, well done girls, keep going. 8 goals, so assured of the top spot in Pool B. So we'll have to play China in the second round of the Super Force. As it stands, if China finishes on top, so China will be finishing on top. So good, squeeze the ball, little bit of space for Mumtaz, and she squeezed the ball in between the defense and the goalkeeper. Now comes Singapore into the Indian 25, challenged by Ishika, now by Udita. There is an opportunity for Singapore, but defended well. Now on the right hand side, Sangeeta plays it to Mumtaz on to the left. It is circle entry, penalty corner, India. Ladam Siami, good work, good passing both, good bit of passing. Mumtaz on to left hand side, Siami finds the foot, exposed foot of the Singapore defender, and it is a penalty corner. So good, we have seen a good counter attack. That was an opportunity for Singapore. Salima clear to Vaishnavi on right hand side. Vaishnavi into Neha to Mumtaz on to Lalram, Siami getting the penalty corner. Good work. So number of passes we can calculate. That is what has opened up the defense. Vaishnavi injects on to Udita, slaps, and it is saved. The goalkeeper. It is a long corner for India. Neha Vaishnavi on the baseline, plays towards the face of goal, takes a deflection, long corner for India. Now it is Neha. To the right hand side, Suman. Jyoti on the right hand side, crashes, takes a deflection. Free hit for India outside the circle. Jyoti plays it. Suman, Neha, Siami back to Neha, Neha back to Siami. Siami plays it, looking for Vaishnavi on the overlap, but intercepted. Singapore with possession now. Turnover for Singapore. Neha, Navneet Kaur, circle entry. Now again, Siami. Navneet trying to take a shot on goal, challenged by two defenders, doing the 3D skills, but defender, it's a foot fault, and it is a restart for Singapore. India leading 8 goals to nil on top of Pool B over some defending champions, Japan. That is important. We were clubbed with the defending champions. We drew with them, and on goal difference, Thailand 11-0, now 8-0 on top. So Japan scored 9 over Singapore, and now we should go over already with the 11 goal advantage over against Thailand. Now we are plus 19 now. We are topping Pool B. Now Udita, Ishika to the left for overlapping Vaishnav. Suman Devi takes a deflection. Suman Devi played it towards Rutuja, but takes a deflection, and it is now long corner for India. So Navneet, Mullapalli, Indian women's team is strong, or what is the real weakness and strength of this team? They are fit, and what they are mentally are strong, even when they were down against a Japanese game has proved that that mentality, strong mentality of the team. So even against Japan we dominated, but we were down by a goal and equalized dying moments of the first half, and then down by another goal, a penalty stroke for Japan. Initially it was a penalty corner award. India went for a referral from the instruction from the bench, go for the referral, but it was turned into a penalty stroke, and Japan took the lead, and India fought till the end, and they scored the equalizer dying seconds of the match. That is a rarity when we see India always down during the final phase of the game, but in this Indian team is looking different, was looking stronger in possession, in attack against Japan. Now we can see on the goal difference also India dominating. 11-0 Thailand, now 8-0, 2-2 draw against Japan. This team has the strength. Defense not yet that much tested in the two matches, but a little more weakness is so when we get the tougher matches. But against this Indian team is playing as a team, playing together, and attacking together and defending together. That is what. So good mentality and one or two slip-ups that not forcing themselves in passes. That's what is happening. Forcing unforced errors has to come up. That is the weakness. Unforced error that has to be rectified, and it will be great. Unforced errors is the weakness of the team, so that will be rectified during the course of the tournament. And so the unforced errors really occur when they get too ambitious to go for the direct ones. So more passing is what is needed, and India are doing good in the moment, good in the press. So not only in the against weaker teams, against the equal Japanese team also we did very well in the pressing, and passing was also good. There was unforced error, so that has to be rectified. And luckily for them, for us, that when we took a referral against a penalty corner, it was turned into a penalty stroke, goal scored, and that didn't demoralize the girls. The mentality part of the girls is very, very strong. Another penalty corner for the women. So good mentality, strong mentality, never give up attitude is what we have seen in this women's team also. Sharmila's ball deflecting off into the Singapore player's foot, and it is another penalty corner. Can they make it 9-0? So Singapore lost to Japan 9-0, so we have to go over them. So that is what we must maintain, that superiority. Girls are looking strong, fitter, and strong in the mentality. Shot on goal, deflected, and it is a goal, and it is Neha gets her name into the score sheet. Shot taken, but the main only the weak link is that we don't have a drag flicker in the penalty corners. Whether it will be felt or not, we'll be knowing about those the drag flicking department. We don't have a drag flicker. Whether it will be felt during the super force or not, we have to see what will be happening during the course of the super force. So until now, India going great. It is 9-0 in favor of India. Goal scored by Neha. It is 9-0, same as the score which Japan beat Singapore. Now we have another quarter and another half of a quarter and one more quarter. So we have more times we can get into goal scoring acts. Goal scoring abilities can be fine tuned. So India is attacking at will and scoring at will. Shot by Singapore, crash ball towards the D. It's a high ball. Ball goes away over the baseline. Jyoti for India on to Nikki Pradhan. Nikki slides the ball towards Suman Devi on the right hand side. Back to the recycle. On to the left for Jyoti. Jyoti plays down the line looking for Siami. Siami glides the ball to Sangeeta. No circle entry. Can we get another goal? Yes. Mumtaz with another goal. It is 10-0 into double digits the score for India. It is 10-0 for India. I'll just adjust the graphics a little bit. 10-0. India. Singapore nil, India 10 in this Pool B encounter, Women's Asia Cup Guangzhou 2025. So still Singapore now with possession. Little larger, yes, it is okay. 10-0 for India. Now Singapore looking to get a circle entry over the baseline. Free out for India. India, must say, is toying with Singapore. So tougher test. So Navneet, why Thailand and Singapore are more weak in hockey? Yes, so they. We can see other sport they are a little more stronger. Football they are good, and we can see swimming in coming up. So there was the culture, the hockey culture is not there in my point of view. So another long corner for India. So the culture, hockey legacy is not there, but they are doing something. They are coming through the qualifiers for the Asia Cup, the AHF Cup. They come through those processes. So if just you can imagine how the other teams in the qualifiers are. Maybe Indonesia is there, Sri Lanka is there. Sri Lanka, I don't know whether they have a women team or not. And Hong Kong, China is there. So that's what with the team to come good. They should have a particular that culture, hockey culture, the particular sport culture. We can see a lot of swimmers. Swimming will be good in Singapore. Table tennis will be good. So that those sport have the culture there. Thailand is good. There's a good following for Thailand in football also. But they trying their best to come in. So coming to this is the biggest stage in Asia. They come in through the qualifiers. So the funding and the preparation and all is part of that bringing the hockey culture. Now Vaishnavi, Udita takes a deflection of and it's another penalty corner awarded. Singapore taking their referral and asking it's not a penalty corner. Whether it's a foot of a Singapore player or not. Goes through the leg with it. Does it clip the foot of that first runner? Is all what we have to look at, and the video umpire has to look at that. That is Udita with a shot. Udita shot towards the first runner. Does it clips the foot, or just the stick is what is It is tough to get it. So on the naked eye you can't get it.
I have advice for you.
It's an advice.
The ball touch instead.
No foot, and the penalty corner is reversed, I think, and it's going to be a Singapore free hit,
And the team
free out. So it's a long corner, beg your pardon, long corner for India. Neha to restart with a long corner. You can see the strikers crowded there, the defending from Singapore. Okay, to the left hand side, India. It is Siami, Vaishnavi. Plays back, recycle Ishika on to the right for Jyoti for Salima plays it to the baseline, Sangeeta towards the face of goal, deflected away for a long corner, 2.5, just over 2.5 remain. There is Beauty, not Sangeeta, sorry, it's Beauty Dung Dung. Now on the right hand side comes Singapore, trying to force an attack into the Indian circle, but intercepted well. That is by Jyoti. That gets the ball on her foot. Now it is long corner. It's not a foot, it's a long corner. Well defended by Jyoti. Looking for that angle ball towards the baseline. The Singapore player unable to reach for it. Now it is free out for India. Ishika Chaudhary. Back to Nikki Pradhan. Ishika again. Ishika plays that angle ball towards the left hand side for Neha, but ball goes for a hit in. Aerial ball. Singapore on the right hand side. Good interception. Udita just onto the right hand side. That is Sharmila Devi sprinting down. Plays the angle ball for Mumtaz back to Beauty unable to control, but out of play, hit in. Ishika onto Neha. Sharmila with possession, crashes towards the D, in possession still, but turned over by India. Now it is Beauty, circle entry, penalty corner, Beauty to Sunilita, penalty corner for India. Can they make it 1-11-0? So they have the time, they have the options, and let's see if they can make it 11-0. So 11 in the offing for India with a penalty corner. Sharmila injects onto and rebound hit taken by Navneet Kaur, and a rebound. Sharmila makes it 11-0 and keep going. So penalty corner, shot taken. Neha rebound, and she was spot on, Sharmila, to get to slam, to squeeze the ball into the goal. It is 11-0 India. India just toying with the Singapore. No answers whatsoever from Singapore to stop the Indian juggernaut. End of the third quarter, India 11-0 in the lead. So we'll just have a look at the goal scorers for India. So end of the third quarter, it is India leading over Singapore 11-0. Mumtaz Khan with 3 goals. Mumtaz in the second minute, 32nd minute and 39th minute. Udita in the 29th minute. Lalram Siami getting into the score sheet in the 13th minute. Navneet Kaur 14th minute, 20th minute and the 28th minute getting onto the score sheet. Neha 11th minute and 38th minute. So getting goals from various players, that is a good sign. All players coming into the score sheet. So so we would like to Sunalita Topo. So Rituja was getting crucial goals for India, especially against Japan. So that first equalizer came through Rituja. So will be happy to see her in the score sheet, and also hope that Sunalita Topno and Beauty Dongdong, the young girls, also get their name into the score sheet. So just that is a hope for them. So the 11 goals. So various, 2 green cards, that is for Sangeeta Kumari and Udita. So that should be avoided when it comes to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 goals for India. Going good when, especially when it is in a pool game. So good to see Goa girls. So we are having a little longer break for the quarter time. So what is the reason? I don't know how the climate is there, and so little bit longer. So 11-0 India. Sharmila getting the 11th goal. So 13 penalty corners altogether for India and 1 for Singapore. Total dominance of India over the Singaporeans, and now another 15 minutes, one more quarter to go, and it will be. So let's see what the climatic conditions are there. Senior women's will be, so no details about the weather conditions there, and they are leading 11 goals, another quarter to go. So let's have a look at the officials of the game. It is umpire Li Lulu from China, and another umpire Shahila from Johari Shahila from Malaysia. Reserve umpire is Inamoto Minami, Japan. Video umpire Mohammed Fatma from Egypt. Scoring judge Takana Tei from Japan. Timing judge Kim Seong Yoon of Korea, and technical officer Xiang Ru, China. Technical delegate Tanmani Palita, Thailand. So nice to see mostly what do you say now? So you are talking about that. So mostly nobody, mostly Asian, and one African, one lady from Africa in the umpires list. No Europeans. So that's what we were talking. So a lot of officials used in the Asian umpires used. It will be much more better for the upliftment of the game in the umpiring part of the game in Asia. Another penalty corner for India, and it is going to be penalty corner. Can they make that we call half a dozen of goal? That is what we are seeing. So unable, they are crowding their defense, unable to contain the Indian onslaught, the Singaporeans. So we get one, we go on to a dozen of goals. So this shows India are hungry for goals, not relaxing. Even in the knowledge they are top of Pool B, they are not looking back. They are going for goals, keep on attacking, not relaxing. That's a good sign. So that shows the mentality of the girls. Strong mentality. So especially the strong mentality we saw the girls' performance in the Japan game did well. So the Japan defending champions, India held them 2-all draw. So after that, after the previous Asia Cup, the Chinese have grown leaps and bounds. And Ladram into the circle, but an infringement, another penalty corner for India. So attacking at will, getting circle entries at will for India, and Ladram Siami put the ball onto the foot of the Singapore player. It's a penalty corner, yes, that is from Ladram Siami. Created the penalty corner, and it is now another penalty corner. That will be the 15th penalty corner. So as we saw, it will be the 15th penalty corner for India. So that is Salima with the injection. Salima injects. Altered. Navneet bangs it, but defended well. First runner. They read the situation. Navneet again. Neha with possession inside the D. Neha back to Uditas, top of the circle. Shot taken, but another penalty corner for India. Sorry, it's a penalty corner, not a goal. Sorry, my touch was a little bit tough. So in that sense, whether it will be scored. So will it be 12-0? Will it be the 12th goal, this penalty corner? Navneet, Neha, another penalty corner. This will be the 17th one, I assume. The 17th penalty corner. So, another penalty corner for India. Injected back in the indirect way. Another penalty corner. It is another penalty corner. So we can see the firmly on the turf. The so low the Singapore player defenders are not allowing to get a score. If we go in for the net, it will be a bit dangerous. Now back. That is a crossing by India. So come on, one more, girls. It will be good. 12-0. So I have to have a look at the Korean performance also. Korea lost to, I think they lost to Korea versus China. I think it was China has won that game. Let's see, we'll just get it in a moment. So Singapore circle entry for Singapore. Can they a shot on goal over the not on target, wide, and it is so they're just looking. Women's Asia Cup. China beat Malaysia 8-0 yesterday, and Korea beat Chinese Taipei 9-0, and previous India Thailand 11-0, Japan Singapore 9-0, and just will get so we'll be getting just looking for the China Korea game, just looking for that, just a moment, will come. So now on the right hand it's Beauty, back to Siami, Sharmila back to Siami, and to the left hand side yes, China beat Korea 3-0. So it's another goal. Another penalty corner. China beat Korea, and Pool A, China on top with 6 points, Korea 2 points, Malaysia 3, and Chinese Taipei 0. So that's the story here. Japan played 3, the goal difference is 15, and India has overtaken Japan. So after the third game, so it will be China on top of Pool A, and India will be top of Pool B. So that will be interesting. India Korea, India China, and India Japan. So injected, vice Jyoti, shot taken, and another penalty corner. It's a high ball. So India, that penalty corner conversion is causing some sort of a concern in this particular fourth quarter. So trying out different variations. But now again, Navneet, Zita, Jyoti getting the deflection of the goalkeeper but unable to squeeze past the goalkeeper. Now it is long corner for India. Jyoti, circle entry, plays it back, but taken out, still merely in front of goal. Navneet pushes towards the far post, but off target, goes out of play. Still score remains 11-0. So we can see a little bit of a hurry from them to score more goals. So no need, you are there, be it more clinical, take it more clinical, make it more precise to score. Don't force yourself, play calmly. Sunalita on to the right hand side for Sharmila, back to Sunalita, Suman Devi on the overlap. Can she get a circle entry? Comes to the baseline, good work, plays it back, blaze back, wins another penalty corner. They are crowding everybody, they are crowding too much of putting too much of players in front of goal, China. So Singapore not allowing India to take a strike on goal. Even though they are down by long goal, they are fighting it out, fighting not to concede. So in this fourth and final quarter, no goal has yet to be scored. So India has to find a way. So one goal happens, we can get another 2 or 3. Vaishnavi with the injection. Vaishnavi injects, halted, back to the injector, Vaishnavi, but that situation read well, that routine read well by the Singapore defense. Long corner for India, Neha restarts on to Navneet. Navneet circle entry, treat outside the cycle, Sunalita. Plays back, Nikki, back to Sunalita. Sunalita, can she get into the circle? Circle entry. And at last we got the goal in this. That is Rutuja in that fourth quarter. Rutuja has got into the score sheet. Well done. This is the 12th goal for India. So we had initially it was tried to be deflected by Beauty, but that Beauty's deflection goes to Rutuja. Rutuja gets into the score sheet. 12-0 India lead, and Siami left hand side. That is Sangeeta circle entry. She got into the score sheet, so Sangeeta has to get into the score sheet in my opinion. Sangeeta, has she scored a goal? No, not yet today. So she should get into the score sheet, Sangeeta. So resounding performance from India. That is Rutuja, that's Sangeeta to Salima. Shot on goal, saved by the Singapore goalkeeper. Again, another shot, still in play, cleared away, 18 for India. Under 7 minutes remain in this. Now it is over to Ishika, plays it to the center. Nikki Pradhan, Angler ball. Suman Devi relayed to, now it is Rutuja on the baseline. So that's Neha. Ishika to Neha. Retrieved well by Beauty. Beauty relays. Recycles to Nikki Pradhan. Nikki Pradhan to the right hand side. Suman on the overlap. Suman circle entry. Suman. Shot on goal, but off target. Restart for Singapore. Singapore player down on the pitch. Back on her foot. She's okay. Singapore restarts. Looking to slow down the pace, but it's a free hit for Singapore. Finds the foot of the Indian player, number 10 for Singapore. Sherry Amani. But now it is on to the right hand side. Singapore building up. Turned over, possession regain. Now it's on the left hand side. Salima Tete onto the circle. Beauty. That's shot on goal again. Now another shot. That is Neha. Oh, hit straight on to Mumtaz. Mumtaz down on the pitch. Come on. It's straight on the face, I think. Hope she's okay, Mumtaz. She's okay. It's okay, girl. Nothing. You'll be okay. So I think there'll be nothing serious. Singapore, India coming up on a high press. Sangeeta will be looking to get her name onto the score sheet. She has not scored today. Hit in for India, under 5 minutes to go. Udita. It's a free hit. Udita still in possession. Neha, Shika plays down to the Salima Tete. Penalty corner again, but no, it's reverse. It's a foot of the Indian player. Free out for Singapore. So it'll be opening service or Rutuja get into the score sheet. So it'll be Sangeeta. At least Sangeeta can get into the score sheet. Now Nikki Pradhan on to Siami. Siami crashes towards goal. And Singapore player down on the pitch. It is Nikki good peeling away from Siami. Siami. But it was a high ball. Dangerous. Free hit for Singapore. So getting in their body in line, getting injured, the Singapore players. Really tough for them. Really tough day, hard day for Singapore on the pitch. Conceding goals, getting injured, trying to defend, bringing their body in the line of the ball, and now India coming on to the high press. For first touch, ball goes for a hit in. Now Salima. Now needs Salima again. Salima shot on goal. Defended well, long corner for India. So it is another 340 remain in this. Neha. Jyoti. Nikki Pradhan. Still Nikki. Trying to use the space, but Jyoti circle entry, but target goes out. So India, so there's all too much of the D is crowded with all the Singapore players inside the D, defending deep. India is finding it hard, especially during the fourth quarter, to get more goals. Now Siami, Udita, Vaishnavi, Nikki Pradhan slides to the left hand side, Ishika, and to Nikki slides to Jyoti crashes towards the D, controlled by Rutuja. Now it is onto the left hand side, Salima, circle entry, Salima looking for a penalty corner but dispossessed. Now it is Singapore with possession, looking to keep India at bay, but surrenders possession. Sharmila to Nikki, trying to play that one touch ball, Siami, but straight to the opponent. So India, good win, good scoreline to finish off the pool stages into the top of Pool B, and top of Pool B will be playing second in Pool A on the day after tomorrow. Will be India will be playing at 4:15 p.m. First in Pool B, second in Pool A. That's mostly we will be playing India versus Korea. Will be day after tomorrow, 10th September at 2:15 p.m. That is the schedule. 2:15 p.m. It will be India versus Korea. So after that, so first in Pool B versus first in Pool B will be, so I will be on the 11th, followed, that will be tough, that will be mostly India versus China. First in Pool B India, and first in Pool A will be China, and that will be the match of the tournament in the Super Force on the 11th. So we have to see how India cope up with the much improved, the silver medalist, Olympic silver medalist China. India versus China will be on the 11th of September at 4:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And after 13th, 12th will be a rest day. 13th will be a 2:15 match for India. That will be between second in Pool B, second in Pool B will be Japan versus India. So those are the lineups for the Super Force schedule for the Indian team. So nearing last 10 seconds of the game, India trying to get one more. Navneet pacing down the line. Circle entry, but no player in position, and it is a 12-0 win for India. Well done, girls. Topping the pool, will be playing Korea day after tomorrow. So thank you all for watching. Those who are watching, thank you all. And India has won a dominant 12-0 win for India over Singapore, top pool A, Pool B, and will be playing second in Pool B, Korea, day after tomorrow. That's it for now. That's it. And India into the Super 4s in style, topping Pool B. So we'll be meeting you in the Super 4s match day after tomorrow, India versus Korea. Until then, it's bye from Bala Ramaswamy, former international hockey player, and from Hockey Fever TV. Time to say bye, and we'll be seeing you day after tomorrow. Bye.